Oh, what's good, everybody? Oh man. So, long story. Is this Cricket? I think it's Cricket. There we go. Whew, how's it going? What's good, everybody? Walking around with a crutch. I'll explain that here in a little bit. But hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's blessed. Um, so I don't know what day it was. Maybe Saturday. Saturday night. I'm watching TV, and all of a sudden, my air condition starts leaking, right? So, and then I come downstairs and it's leaking from the ceiling, and I'm like, oh fuck! So I go upstairs, turn the AC off to see if it'll stop leaking, and sure enough, it stopped leaking, and all in all, the my AC unit was clogged. So did the necessary things to get that done. So I went outside and like a dummy, I went outside in Crocs and I was checking to see if the pipes was coming down and it wasn't leaking or coming out of the AC unit. You know how it comes out of the little PVC pipe outside. I went to go check that, and I'm walking around and I'm going to it, and I stepped on this board that I had out there, and there was a nail about this thick, and I stepped and it just went all the way into my foot. I'm like, oh man, my dad's looking at me like, what? Why did you come out in Crocs? And like, pendejo. I was like, oh fuck, I pulled it out. Hurt, man. Went upstairs, sprayed it out, alcohol, did all the necessary things, and went and got a tetanus shot. And now here I am, hurting. I mean, it just hurts. It's not like just where it went in, and so that's why I'm wearing a crutch. But man, yeah, it's dumb, real dumb. But man, I went to go get a tetanus shot, and so now I'm here. I went to work. I had a 10 o'clock appointment. I couldn't cancel, so I was like, at 10 o'clock I'll go. So I'm over there hopping, and the barber, he was there. He was like, just go home. I said, I will, man, as soon as after this cut, because I rescheduled everybody else till this weekend, which is a good thing. But man, it just hurts to put pressure on it. You know how when you hold some of your arm, and then you like all the blood stops, and then you let go and it runs through. That's exactly how it feels like. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it only hurts in that area, and it's a little bit swollen, but it's not like making my whole leg look all purple and shit, stuff like that. So hopefully I'm okay. But yeah, I'm taking some antibiotics and some painkillers, so I should be okay. I'm okay. I'll be all right. But don't go out in Crocs. I don't even know. I mean, they're just real easy and simple to slip on real quick and go somewhere real fast. That's why I got them. But I should have known better. But anyway, so yeah, it's hurting. It's hurting. But other than that, man, everything else is good. The World Series, man, the World Series, the World Cup, man, that was awesome. I was rooting for Spain. After the United States lost, Spain was my next go-to team. I liked them. England, I thought should have beat Argentina, but Messi's the GOAT, and that's just how it went. But when I saw the way the England played defense, I was like, oh man, they are not gonna win. Messi, their defense, because England beat Mexico almost the same way, because Mexico could not score in the last 15 minutes of that thing, and they were on it, and England was just on point, and that's why they ended up beating Mexico. And Argentina, I thought the same thing was going to happen to them, but it didn't. So Argentina won. Messi is the GOAT. He had those 2 assists that made the game-winning shots, and there they are. And I was like, oh shit! But I thought Spain was the next. That was my team. I was like, okay, if the United States not gonna win, Spain. And there's a little reason behind that. So a lot of y'all don't know, my last name is Almaraz, and if you go, down the line and where I've come from and where my ancestors are from and where their ancestors are from, down the line, there's a city in Spain Oh, my foot. There's a city in Spain called Almaraz, spelled the same, Almaraz, and it's a power plant. So you never know, I might be royalty. Or somebody down the line that, you know what I mean, my great ancestors, cousins or something from there, or, and we were on that ship, I guess. I don't know. But so that has ties for me in Spain and that good stuff. So uh so other than that, I'm sorry. This I don't know, for some reason it just started to hurt. But so that's why I was rooting for Spain, and I'm glad they won, and that's what I was going for. So good, congratulations to Spain. Throughout the things that I was quoting quotes from Gladiator. Gladiator is like, "Are you not entertained?" You know what I mean? Because at the end of the game, when it was 0-0, and I just went on Facebook and was like, "Are you not entertained?" You know what I mean? And it was like strength and honor. Throughout it, just bullshit. I don't know if anybody got it, but I didn't get that many likes, so I probably didn't, or it just wasn't funny. I just thought it was funny, so I did it anyway. But yeah, so that was awesome, and and at the end, how people feel about Trump, right? They're like, "Oh my God, he is they act stupid, seriously stupid. Like, they're like, oh, but they have all this shit about him and whatever. They don't like him. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. But to see him up there, it's like, man, I know people are just like cringing right now, like seeing our president of the United States, front row and center. And he's smiling, he just was having a good time. You know what I mean? I was just wondering, like, damn, I hope nothing happens to the man, because, people out there are crazy. Some of y'all want him dead, and it's crazy to me how anybody would want anybody to die, because they're still coming back from that. But there's a lot of people out there that don't care, and they have no problem with him, something happening to him, which is horrible. I wouldn't wish death on anybody. Even if I didn't like you, I would never. There's no coming back from that. But anyway, he's up front and center. He's smiling. He's having a good time. He knows in the back of his head that people are pissed. The fact that he stood in the picture when they were doing the thing. Get out, Trump. I was like, Trump, what are you doing? But I don't know. Maybe he didn't know. This is the first time ever. He probably never even watched soccer to begin with, because most of you who haven't, probably, you are just into it because he was here in the United States. But I'm pretty sure half of y'all never watched football, World Cup, but because it was here in the United States, you watched it. So I'm pretty sure Trump's like the rest of y'all and didn't know what to do. He probably just like, you saw him, he was all fucking excited just to be there. But yeah, they should have just yanked his ass out and say, hey, come on, Trump, you can't be in the picture. But anyway, that's all good. Shit, he's the president. He can do what he wants, within reason, obviously. But anyway, so that was a good World Cup. I mean, it was exciting, man. And now there's nothing. Now I'm not a baseball. I can't watch baseball because I think to me it's boring, because in baseball you don't make things happen. You wait for things to happen. It's like, to be honest, like, you know what I mean? It's like, the only time anything's going to happen is if they throw a good ball and the player hits it and boom, that's exciting. Oh, okay, now, whoa. But then after that, it's just, okay, now let's do the next thing. And the objective is for them not to hit the ball. So watching it on TV, super boring. Super boring to me. I'm not a baseball person. Played baseball too. I hated it. You know why I hated it? I used to be there, sitting there, and no matter what, every pitcher that threw the ball hit me. Boom! I was like, God, hey, I don't like this game at all. And then I don't know. So I just never played it after that. I was like, yeah, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play baseball. I didn't like it. Now I'll go to a baseball game in live, see it live. That's different, because it's different. It's different than watching it on TV. To me, honestly, I don't know what y'all think, but yeah. So now we gotta wait till football season. Football season, and then basketball. We'll get right back into it again, so it's gonna be good. So right now, sports on me is on hold. So we just gotta wait, for the Cowboys. It's our year. Every Cowboy fan, you know. So, but so yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that because I kind of lost my train of thought. My foot is like pounding. Yeah, I guess, you know, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I wanted to talk about World Cup. I wanted to talk about, you know, why I was going for Spain. I'll talk about my foot, talk about the air conditioning unit. Everybody needs to check their AC unit. All right, let me tell you this. My friend, she was here and she was like, you know what, you gotta blow it out. It's probably clogged. And sure enough, it was clogged. So good looking out. And so every 6 months, she was saying that we needed to do that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, let's, you know what I mean? So I did it. So every 6 months, guys, open up that the AC unit, then have the PVC pipe, and then that PVC pipe, pop that open, look down, and you see water in there, something's clogging it. So it was going over to the drip pan, and then in the drip pan, it was leaking over, and that's where it was leaking through my roof. But we caught it in time. You know, we fixed the roof. It looks good now, and I don't have to pay thousands of dollars to fix an AC unit, but by just doing that simple little thing. So it's good, and I hope everybody's doing good. I do. I was inspired. My cousin Robert Delgado, who I talk about a lot. He has that Texas Free for All Radio. And he went live on TikTok and was on Texas Free for All Radio. Now, I would love to do that. He inspired me, and I'm thinking about doing that. And I got, you know, I'm probably gonna get another phone or use my laptop to record and do TikTok at the same time, so I can intertwine and you can go live and you can see me live and here you can be live, or I can record here and be live in TikTok. You know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so he was doing that, and I was like, man, I think that's my next step, is to go live and do it live, because you know here what I'm doing here is I record and then I edit it, or sometimes I don't even edit it, I just put it out there. You know what, you like it, if not, whatever. I just run my mouth. So if you like people run their mouth, this is where it's at. So yeah, it was so this weekend was a wild weekend. But it was good, you know what I mean, and you know, I'll be all right. So I'm done talking. Oh, so I got I don't know if you guys saw one of the last podcast I did. I talked about the smoked whiskey, the smoked thing that I got. Oh, that's too far, and I can't go over there. I'll be hopping. You'll be making fun of me. But I got the propane, and I'll probably do a podcast on that. Just put it right here and see how it smokes, see if it works, because I haven't used it yet. And I remember I told you guys when I was smelling the wood chips, it didn't smell like oak or cherry or whatever chip. They just smelled like chips. So hopefully, when you light that fire to it, you can take that. If not, then just get any kind of chips and smoke it, I guess. Other than that, man, I'm done. So, everybody out there, be distinguished, stay distinguished, learn something, don't get in trouble. All right, y'all, later. This might take a minute, guys.